A renowned director once said, "The purpose of composition is to create another world within the frame." In the famed wizarding world, beyond spells and wands, the silent yet equally powerful visual magic of composition reigns. In this video, we will decode how the director of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban uses composition to externalize the dual prison, both visual and psychologica, onto the screen, telling a magical story through the lens. The most direct manifestation of Prisoner is physical confinement. Using inherent architectural elements like door frames, railings, and staircases, the director constructs visible cages that tightly frame the characters within the composition. In the opening sequence, the camera pushes forward through window bars, revealing Harry's predicament in the Muggle world. Dense wire mesh creates a claustrophobic frame within a frame, compressing Harry into this confined space, visually representing his exclusion and restraint. This illustrates the inescapable domestic cage of the Dursley household. Aboard the turbulent night bus, Harry remains consistently framed by moving bunk beds, railings, and windows. Unlike the static, solid frames of the Dursley home, the night bus employs dynamic framing with magical qualities, representing Harry's transitional state as he attempts to break free from former constraints. As the most frequently employed compositional technique, this framing appears throughout the film. For instance, Hogwarts' stone archways and staircases often form foreground frames that segment the composition, showcasing the magical world's ancient grandeur, while suggesting the rules and latent threats that continue to constrain Harry. On the Hogwarts Express, when Dementors appear outside the compartment window, the window frame again boxes Harry inside, symbolizing the fragile boundary between safety and danger while foreshadowing the imminent attack. Through precise geometric composition and framing design, the director constructs a complex visual symbolism system that translates characters' inner psychological states into perceptible visual forms, making them palpable and understandable for the audience. In the Quidditch match, as Harry chases the golden snitch high above the ground, Dementors suddenly swarm the pitch. Despite the chaotic, rotating footage, Harry is positioned at the absolute center of the frame. This centered composition implies that Harry here is a besieged focal point, a target trapped with no escape, ensuring the audience's focus remains solely on him. The visual sense of suffocation seems to freeze time, forcing viewers to confront Harry's fear and coldness, profoundly intensifying his isolation and vulnerability, and pointing toward a tragic outcome, his fall. When his friends all visit Hogsmeade, Harry stands alone in the clock tower, placed at the corner of the frame and surrounded by the massive mechanical structures of the clock. The glass, a barrier transparent visually but physically present, creates a sense of visual imprisonment, externalizing his emotional separation from his peers and the world, and highlighting his inner loneliness. The Dutch angle shot is a technique achieved by tilting the camera along its lens axis, causing the horizon in the frame to appear slanted, thus breaking conventional horizontal composition. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, a turning point in the series, focuses on the adventure within Harry's inner world. The director employs Dutch angle shots in multiple scenes to better express the protagonist's psychological journey. Dutch angles are evident when Harry boards the night bus, when Dementors search the train, during the Quidditch pitch attack, and during the revelation of the truth in the Shrieking Shack. The Dutch angle composition evokes feelings of imbalance, tension, and danger, creating an unsettling atmosphere. Whether depicting Harry's fear and confusion or the chaos of a scene, the tilted lens allows the audience to directly experience these emotions, showcasing the drama of the narrative. Yet, the director's visual language extends beyond this. While constructing psychological landscapes, he employs other compositional techniques to imbue the magical world with order and beauty. The Hogwarts Great Hall demonstrates rigorous axial symmetry, with parallel long tables forming a symmetrical layout centered around Dumbledore. The The balanced distribution of visual weight creates a stable sense of order, symbolizing both the ancient traditions of the wizarding world and Harry's safe sanctuary. This stable composition sharply contrasts with the Dutch angles used later in the film, reflecting Harry's central challenge, confronting threats beyond the ordered world. Diagonal composition injects dynamic movement and conflict through slanted lines. When Lupin transforms into a werewolf in the Shrieking Shack, his positioning along the diagonal axis creates dynamic composition that foreshadows impending danger, intensifying the dramatic tension while symbolizing the shattering of Harry's newly established trust. In conclusion, composition itself serves as the most precise narrator, etching the prisoner's plight and growth journey deeply into this magical visual epic.